around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me.
On January 2nd, 2024, officers responded to a routine customer dispute. 21 minutes later, the subject was on the ground charged with felony resisting with violence. This analysis examines the legal framework that governs every decision made on this footage.
Okay.
Why can't they just do what they need to freaking do? Why, like...
All right, what's going on?
Oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
All right, what's going on?
There is nothing here. All I asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on. And they refused to give me my paperwork. And that's all I asked. That's it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it
Yes,
to you?
you refused to give it to me. And you told me no.
I said,
no.
I said she just left the chair. I was unable to have documentation until I compile it.
Okay.
Until I compile it. I asked her if she would like to come back for it.
Okay.
Then she can come back for it.
Okay, do you understand her?
No, ma'am. Please. Because I was sitting
I'm
in
not
that...
going to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue with you, ma'am. Just how
She
you
said
let-
that you can have the documentation, just not right now.
Just how you allowed her to talk, I'm asking for the same respect.
All right, let's go outside and talk.
I'm asking for the same respect. Why is that an issue? That I'm asking for the same respect that you just gave to this woman, but you're not giving it to me.
Okay, what's going on?
The problem is, I was sitting down, okay, waiting to get the documentation before I got the documentation, which was asking for the things that were done here today. They told me, oh, you don't have to pay. You can just leave. It doesn't matter. They told me I didn't have to pay. I could just leave. When I told them I had the money to pay for today and what happened today. And
so what's the issue?
the issue is all I want is documents that happened today so that way I can take it and I can get the work done that I needed done.
You heard what she said, right? You can get it later.
But why is it an issue for me to get it?
Okay. Here, all right, can you hang up the phone? He's not part of this right now.
Okay, so I can come back later and pick them up?
I told her I would mail them to her address because
They don't have an address on.
And I asked her to write it down.
All right,
and
hang up
she
the phone.
would.
This person's not a part of it. Okay. All right, so you're going to have to leave the property now. If you come back here and cause more issues, we're going to have a bigger issue, okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Okay, they'll ship in that simple. What was it? That's such a problem.
Because they don't have an address or a place to send it to.
She
That's
does
why.
need to write
Can you give her one?
Why? They already told me I have to leave. I have to leave the premises right now.
If you want them sent to you, then give them the address. It's very simple.
What address did they put before? How?
And
They just told me to leave the premises and I had to come back and pick it up later, right? Why do I have to have it mailed? Why can't I create?
Well, it's gonna take me a minute to do it, and the way she was acting, I couldn't have her. If you guys are sitting here with her, I'll do it.
I don't care. It's up to you guys.
That's fine.
The cop will stay here while you're here.
I'm just, when I can come back and pick up my documentation, I will come back and
She's
pick
gonna print it up right now.
Okay, all right, just come
I
outside.
don't know. I don't want, no.
We're gonna wait outside, and she's gonna print it up while we're here.
I thought she just said that they
Yeah, go wait outside.
Just wait outside.
Well,
Fuck off outside. Go wait the f outside and she'll print it for you.
Yes, Daddy.
Wait, what is it?
I don't care. Whoever.
Are you gonna wait for the documents or not? Hello?
Oh my god. Okay. We came back.
I'm just waiting for
Okay.
the paper that they said that they were just about to bring out.
Yeah, and then you left, so we thought you left.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave,
Okay.
but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside, then you...
That's what I was doing outside. I was waiting.
Okay,
I
all
went
right, can
for a
you
walk.
just sit down and we'll get your documents here in a minute.
I'll go for another walk again and wait.
Okay, don't go for a walk, just stay here. I don't need you walking around everywhere. I need to find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be just another
I can
minute.
come back when the documents are done and I can go for a walk until then. I don't understand why it's a problem for me to just step outside and go for a walk and
Okay,
wait.
can you just step outside and just wait there? Because once they get the documents, we can just hand it to you. I can't be here all day while you're going on
You
a
don't
walk.
have to be here all day. I can come back in a few minutes when the paperwork is done. I don't understand why that's a problem.
Okay. Can you just stay here for 1 minute and then we'll get you your documents, okay?
I don't understand why
You're making a bigger issue than it needs to be.
I'm not trying to make an issue. I'm not trying to make a problem. I'm just, why can't I go for a walk until this is done? Why do I have to?
How much longer till the documents are ready? Okay.
So can I go for a walk until it's done?
No, stay here, or we're gonna be trespassing you from here. Okay.
Why?
Just stay here. Just stay here. They're getting the papers. I'm not gonna babysit.
You don't have to babysit. I said I would come back in a little bit when this is
Okay.
done. I can give you a call first, and then when they're done, I can call you, and we can come here together if you want.
Just stay here for a minute.
I don't want to do that. I just want to leave so that way I can go and finish what I had to do today.
They're working on it.
And they're taking a long time, so I can't go for a walk because I have to
Well,
go fill out an application and an interview right now.
Okay. You left. Okay,
Yes.
we saw you leave. I hung out here for another 5 minutes. You clearly weren't coming back. I told them you left.
I never said I wasn't coming back. I never said I
How
wasn't.
am I supposed to know? I can't read your mind.
You can't read my mind. Okay, you don't know what I'm going to do or what I have to do. I had an appointment to go at another place that's near here that I missed an appointment.
Okay, that's not my fault.
And that, okay, that's fine. So I went to go and take care of what I had to take care of. And
Okay.
I came back. So that way I can get the paperwork.
You can let us know what you're doing just so we know, hey, you're coming back. Because I was about to leave. And then they were going to have to call me back out here again, and we're going to have another issue.
So then if you want to sit here and wait while I go and do what I have to do, fine.
No, we're not doing this. I'm not playing games with
I'm
you.
not trying to play games. I have an appointment somewhere else that I have to be at.
Okay, then do you want to come back later today for the documents?
I can come back whenever I need to come back for the paperwork and whenever the paperwork is done. That's not a problem. I don't mind coming back when the paperwork is done.
You had an issue with it earlier today.
No, I did not.
You did. That's why I was called here, because you had an issue with it. I'm not playing games with you.
I never had an issue coming back to pick up my paperwork, but they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get it for a while.
Okay, just hang on one second. Let me see how much longer it's going to be.
I have another appointment I had to get to. And
Okay, you're going to have to wait.
What do you mean they? It's not they. It's a... Why can't I just come back after I finish what I had to finish there, and then I can finish my and then I can come and pick up the documentation, and I can call you.
Just wait a
when I'm done
second.
there.
Is it ready?
2 more minutes. He's finishing his note real quick. That's why I said it would be better if she came back.
Right.
Well, I prefer her
now,
to come back ever.
okay, so she going to be trespassed?
Yes.
Okay, so you hear this. Okay, if you leave the property and come back, you'll be arrested. If you leave right now, you cannot come back. Okay?
I just want my paperwork.
Okay, wait 2 minutes, and you'll have your paperwork. Okay? Do you understand? If you return to this property, you will be arrested.
I don't mind that. I don't care about that.
Okay, so
that's fine. I just want my documentation so I can take it to my new doctor. So
Okay.
they can do what they need to do. Since they don't want me here.
Moody. Okay. So, like I said, you're just gonna have to wait here, because if you leave and come back, you're getting arrested.
I can't get my paperwork and documentation even if I leave and come back?
I'm telling
You're
you.
not able to come back anymore. So you're,
No.
you would like it, you have to wait.
I have to wait.
You
for
have
2
to be
minutes for
here
what?
and
Let me write down my information or whatever.
Okay,
so-
ma'am, sit down.
I'm not a dog. I'm not sitting down like I'm a dog. I'm not a dog.
Stay right there. You're not moving anywhere. You're waiting for your documents. Unless you want to leave, then you're gonna be trespassed and you'll be arrested if you return.
I want my paperwork.
Come sit down. You're not blocking the
I'm not
doorway.
a dog.
You
I'm not a dog.
94.
For what?
We didn't back up here in case I have to go hands on with you. Come sit down right
For
now.
what?
Come sit down.
Hands on with me for what? All I asked was for my papers. I don't understand why this is an issue.
Excuse me.
You 12 on 10 for right now.
I'm not refusing anything. I didn't know. I'm asking for my documents.
Get out of the door. You're not gonna be blocking the doorway for all these other
I'm not
customers.
blocking the doorway for anything. The door's open. Anyone can come in here. I'm not blocking anyone.
Ma'am, I do not want to go hands on with you. Can you come sit down right now?
I'm not a dog.
Who called you a dog?
You're telling me to sit down like I'm a dog.
Yes,
I'm not
get
a
out of the
dog.
door. Okay, fine. Come stand by this wall. Get out of this doorway right now.
Why? Because I'm asking for my papers?
Yes. Come stand over here.
I don't understand why.
Okay,
it's a
all right.
problem. For what?
Okay, go stand over there right now.
I'm not a dog.
You're not going to be blocking the doorway.
I'm keeping the door open. Anyone can come in here at any time.
Okay,
if
my
they
partner's
need
going to come in there. All right, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
All right. Get off the phone.
No, I'm calling my mom.
Get off the phone.
You can't tell me I can't call my mom.
Come sit over here. All right, she's trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She wants to be
They told me
argumentative with me. I told her to
Mom.
sit down. She wants to call her mom and stay in the doorway.
Mom, they won't refuse.
Go wait
to give me
outside.
my They refuse to
All
give
right,
me my
let's go
paperwork.
outside.
No, I'm not
Let's go
doing
outside.
anything. They
You
told
go
me to
to
wait
jail.
2 minutes.
Hey,
for my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening the doors open, wide open.
Go outside and
Yes,
go
I
to jail.
Issue.
All right, that's
Why
it.
am
We're
I
done.
getting arrested? For what? Why am I
Then
getting
get up and go outside.
Okay, I'll get
Get up
out.
and go outside.
I just wanted my paperwork. Why is that a problem?
Get up and go outside because you're not listening. Get up
I'm
and
not
go
listening
outside.
for what I
This is
just-
a business.
Okay, and that's fine. Mom.
Get up and get outside now.
Okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
That's it.
Just
All
go.
right, you're done.
No, I'm going
No.
outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games
I'm
with you.
outside. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside. Mom! Mom, get off of me! What am I? I'm not resisting. Oh, I'm not resisting. No, I'm not. I'm not
Turn around.
resisting. I'm not resisting.
Turn around.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. Please.
Turn away.
Stop it. Get on your step. No, you're hurting me. Please stop. Mom, I'm stop. I'm not resisting. Stop. You're hurting me.
Turn around.
Ow, please. Ow, please.
Get a cuff on me.
Yep, I'm coming.
Oh, stop. Ow.
Right now.
Why are you doing this? I just wanted my documentation. Why are you doing this?
I got one, Kev.
Oh,
Trying to get up.
Oh. Hey, stop!
Turn
resisting.
around.
You're gonna get hurt if you don't comply. And that's by your own accord. Hey, release your hands!
I don't want to go to jail, please.
You want to get tased?
No, please.
Let go of your
In the
hands!
back now.
Go.
Hey,
I just wanted my documentation.
Then you should have listened.
stop resisting!
I was listening. I was listening.
You are not listening.
I can't breathe.
Stop. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Hey. All right, now stand up.
What is it? Please, I just wanted my paper.
We have one custody.
Why? I asked for my paper. Why? No.
Knock it off.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
Here.
Freaking this four of us.
Come on, sit
I'm
up.
not fighting anybody. I'm not fighting anyone. Ow, stop.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Then stand up.
You're hurting me. I am. You're hurting me.
Nobody is hurting you.
up.
Stand up.
No. You're hurting me. Stop. Stop. You're
Stop.
Stand still.
Why are you doing this? Why are you? I just wanted my paper. I just wanted my paper. Why is this a problem? Why would I call my mom and it became an issue?
Idea.
Why?
I tried it, not working.
Let the thing go.
You're hurting me.
Stop it.
I didn't do anything.
Really?
I didn't do
Really?
anything. What did I do?
All right, come on, stand up. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
No! I need my papers! I need my documents on my computer!
Knock it off.
My homework! That's my homework!
Where's your car?
That's my homework, please!
Knock it off.
No, that's my homework! My wallet! Everything's in there!
We're gonna bring all your stuff now. Knock it off.
Hey! I need my ID! I need my wallet!
Search him. Make sure you get on.
No, I need my ID! I need my wallet!
You're gonna get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID! I need my wallet! It's all over
You'll
there!
get everything. Calm down.
No, help me, please.
This is ridiculous.
I just wanted my documentation!
Then you would have got it if you listened.
I did!
Let's go. Stand up and get in the
I
car.
know! I'm not getting arrested for this!
Yes, you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because now you're getting arrested for refusing to move and it's insulting a police officer. Get in the car.
I didn't assault a police officer!
Get in.
The first legal question is the lawfulness of the trespass warning. Under common state criminal trespass statutes, a property owner or their authorized agent may withdraw consent for a person to remain on the premises. Once that withdrawal is communicated by an officer, the subject must leave or face arrest. On this point, the officers acted within their authority. The trespass warning itself is legally sound. The second question is whether custodial arrest was the appropriate response. Under Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, decided by the Supreme Court in 2001, an officer may arrest for even a minor offense. The critical word is may. Permission is not obligation. Industry standards published by the Police Executive Research Forum direct officers to exhaust de-escalation before custodial arrest in low-severity cases. The third question, and the most consequential, is the felony charge of resisting with violence. This charge is not the same as resisting without violence. It requires an affirmative violent act, striking, kicking, lunging, or otherwise battering the officer. Pulling an arm away is not enough. Going limp is not enough. Verbal protest, however heated, is not enough. The audible record contains the subject's repeated denial. I didn't even hit you. I didn't even touch you. Any prosecutor reviewing this case will need bodycam evidence of an affirmative violent act to sustain the charge. The fourth question concerns the use of force itself. The controlling authority is Graham versus Connor, decided by the Supreme Court in 1989. Force is judged under an objective reasonableness standard, considering the severity of the crime, whether the subject poses an immediate threat, and whether she is actively resisting. The underlying offense here is misdemeanor trespass. The subject is unarmed, surrounded, and audibly distressed. On these facts, the proportionality of force used invites serious scrutiny under Graham.
Man, you're gonna get pulled in if you don't get in, I promise you. You're gonna get tased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer in my... I need my backpack, please! I need my backpack, please! Hey!
Get in the car!
Backpack, please! Hey, you want to be tased? Please!
Get in. Oh, God.
I just wanted my paperwork! Why? Why is that such a problem? Can I please just get my papers and leave? Why? I just wanted to go with my mom! Why? No!
I'm sorry. I told you I was frightened.
I not
Two men
I told you we were gonna be back.
2 men on a young lady? It's just crazy to me.
She's an animal.
Alright, so this is her stuff.
Hang on, I gotta call someone.
Oh yeah, thanks.
This is her paperwork. I never want to see the lady again. I don't
Perfect.
know what I need to do for
Alright.
that trespassing or whatever, but
She already knows she's trespassed. She caused an issue, so okay.
well, thank you. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I've never in my life seen something that crazy, but I guess that's normal for you guys.
Yeah, I only saw something that's crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
It's always the girls.
I'll tell you what, I will fight 3 guys his size before one girl.
She
Sure. Is it in here somewhere?
she wouldn't fill out any paperwork for us, and that was the overall issue.
Okay. Please! Please! Ah, these are hurting me! These are hurting me! These are hurting me, please!
My hearing.
Can I get something
Yeah, just to get some names.
Please! That's my ID! That's my wallet! That's my wallet!
I knew we were gonna come back here too.
Yeah.
I didn't know you stayed. I thought you left.
I was about to pull out, and then
And I was
the
like-
lady came running at my door right as
Oh,
you
did
pulled
she?
out. Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, she's back." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "She's in there." I'm like, "Are you serious?" And I was just gonna handle it, but then she started to get a little
Nah,
aggressive. and
yeah,
I'm like,
I knew I would have came right back.
yeah, no, I know. I just want to get out of here. My computer, my backpack, my mom. Please, I just want my backpack.
I thought there was another one right there. Oh, I did. Get back in there. She was freaking non-stop.
I can't. Can I leave? Hello? What? Am I being arrested? Yes. For what?
For trespassing after I told you how to leave.
I'll go! I never said that! I wasn't resisting,
And
please!
then resisting arrest with violence, yes.
I didn't violence! What do you mean? I didn't even hit you! I didn't even touch you! Can I at least call and let my family know, please?
Your mom already called her. I told her she can hear from you when you call at the jail.
No, can I please call my dad? Please, it's his birthday today! I can't miss this, please! I don't want to get arrested! I don't want to go back to jail! I don't want to go back! I don't want to go back to jail! Please don't make me go back to jail! I don't want to go! I don't want to go! Please! Please, please! Wait, where's my backpack? I need my backpack! I need my mom!
Stop.
No! Mom! My mom's right there! 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 Mom! My mom's right there! My mom's right there! Mom! Mom! My mom's right there! She's in that Jeep right there! My mom's in the Jeep right there! Please! Please, my mom's in the Jeep right there! She'll take me right now! Please! Please, my mom's in the Jeep right there! Mom! Mom! Mom, please! Mom, please! They're gonna arrest me! Mom, please!
We already talked to her.
What do you mean, Mom? Mom! Mom, please! Please, Mom! Mom! Mom, no! 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 Mom! No! Mom!
Hey, if I have to open that door, you're getting tased.
Mom, please! Mom! Mom! No! You're all gonna burn. Just wait. Hell is opening up soon. Have fun. And good luck. I wish you all the best. You want it, right? Get me out of here! Satina, you f***ing Satan! You f***ing demon! No!
You hurt my door. If you break it, you're getting tased.
I'm your door?
Huh?
Who's your door?
I said, if you hurt my door, if you break it, you're getting tased.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Listen, no more fighting, all right? Or you're gonna have more charges and you're gonna stay in jail longer.
Why am I going to jail?
Let's go. No more fighting. Let's go. Come on. You'll get out. You'll get out today if you don't fight.
You're gonna get
Go.
more charges if you don't
The
comply
faster
with
you
this.
get there, the faster you'll get out. As soon as you get up,
Yep.
get up. We're
Yeah,
gonna put them in the front, but
Yep,
you gotta
they're gonna
stand
be
up.
loose.
We're gonna take those off and put them in the front. All right? They'll be fine. We're gonna put them in the front. All right? We're taking them off. Hang on. Stand up. You gotta stand up. Yep. You
Those
gotta
were
stand
really
up.
loose on you too.
You gotta stand up.
Hang on to that. Okay. Okay.
Here. Hang on. Hang on.
So
No, you gotta put them in the front, or we're gonna put them in the back. Where do you want them? Oh, stop. It's not tight. Nope. It's not tight. All right. Hang on. All right. Hang on.
Okay.
You got it?
It is not tight. If I can get my finger in there, it's cool. Okay.
You didn't even try to put your finger through it.
Okay, here, watch your head. Come on.
Come on. Get up in there. All right? Come on.
Sit right up in the corner.
The fifth question is the most overlooked. The subject's statements in the patrol vehicle, referencing Satan, demons, and hell opening up, are textbook indicators recognized by crisis intervention team training nationwide. The Ninth Circuit held in Daryl versus Rutherford, 2001, that force used against emotionally disturbed person must be reduced absent an immediate threat. While circuit law varies, this principle is now incorporated into mainstream policing curricula across the United States. The sixth and final legal question involves the subject's statement, "I can't breathe." Following recent federal litigation and consent decrees, virtually every major American department now trains officers to immediately reposition any subject reporting respiratory distress. Any deviation from that standard becomes a central exhibit in subsequent civil litigation under Section 1983. Turning to the grades, The primary officer receives a C. The trespass warning was lawful. The escalation to custodial arrest against a misdemeanor suspect showing distress indicators was not required. The assisting officer receives a C-. Verbalized taser threats against a restrained subject who is already on the ground are difficult to justify under any reasonable use of force framework. The subject receives a C+. She rejected reasonable accommodations and escalated verbally past the legal threshold. But the audible record does not support the felony charge filed against her, and her conduct is significantly complicated by indicators consistent with an acute psychiatric episode. The business staff receives a C. Calling police is lawful, but it is not a substitute for service-level conflict resolution. The paperwork was produced minutes after the arrest. It could have been produced earlier. 3 lessons emerge from this footage. First, the gap between misdemeanor trespass and felony, resisting with violence, is enormous, and prosecutors will scrutinize every frame for an affirmative violent act. Second, recognition of psychiatric crisis is a tactical skill, not a courtesy. Departments without robust crisis intervention team protocols expose themselves to civil liability and to public scrutiny. Third, when a subject states she cannot breathe, the response is not optional. It is the line that separates a defensible use of force from one that will define a department in court. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.